Okay, this is on the Gunther job, number 55715. It's still on 421 and 22 by Hayden. This is Russ Gunther's son's house. So if you come into the furnace room, kind of sits like this. To make this work the way he wanted, we're gonna move the furnace. We're gonna rotate it so it'll come out and the furnace will sit here. So I'm looking at the front of the new furnace. So we have a return here, and then it opens up to return there and return on the back. I'll show you in a minute. But so I have a 3-inch duct here that's just going to go right here against this wall, tight against the wall. Open it up. Because they have this 14 by 14 on the other side. I made it bigger just in case in the future, you know, they can always add a baseboard grill there or upsize it a little bit. But for right now, just open it up what they need for this size. So that'll sit on a T, 10 by 24, 10 by 24, 1 inch and then 0 there. I kind of drew it tall because I wasn't sure when I drew it. But it'll sit on a 7-inch tall filter box, and then that duct, furnace, coil, and so the furnace will actually sit 3 3/4 from this wall. It'll sit 8 inches off the back wall. But this is 4 inches off the wall because it's 3 and then 1 inch, so 4. But this brings it over 1/4 inch. So your cut line will be right there. You're going to patch the bottom of that duct there. So then this is a top view of the return that's going to connect to this. Kind of drew it funky, but yeah, that's the top view. So from here, it's going to offset back 8 inches to the back wall. Then I'm going to have a canvas and then just a 90 with an end cap. So off that 90, you're going to need to open it up to the wall for this return air and open it up to the wall for the back return air. So their return airs is this 14 by 14. They have a little 10 by 10 here. And then they have this, I think that's a 14 by 20. Let's see, 14 by 24 there. But this is all open in there, so if this is too loud or anything, we can add another grill, here. If they want to in the future, make this one smaller and add another one here, and we can make this bigger, and they can make this a long baseboard, but for right now we're just going to leave it as is. Okay, so okay. So, and I realized we're going to be blocking this plug, and I told Rush and the owner that, well, they can cut in a new T if they can't get to that. He said that's fine. Combustion air is okay here. And to get the water heater out, they can still get it out. They may have to do it a little bit to get it out, but when they put it back in, they're going to put it in a tankless, so it's not really going to be an issue. Vent, you're going to tie onto the existing 2-inch PVC. gas. So from the caulk, you're just going to add a 2T in the drip leg. Then I give you a flex and a 14-inch into the furnace. I'll go over the AC in a minute. The drain, standard, just to the floor, right there. Thermostat. I haven't looked at the thermostat yet, so he doesn't have anything on the thermostat, but if it's not a 2-stage stat or whatever we need, so we're going to need EO2, so we're going to need 2-stage stat. If you get a stat, then you're going to replace it, but I haven't looked at it, so give me a minute on that. Power, going to reuse the existing power. So the AC, you're going to flush the 3/4 inch line set. I'm going to replace the Rupatex inside. I'm giving you a new 30-inch pad. I'm going to reuse the existing disconnect. The breakers right here. Our max breaker for the AC is 25 amp. We have a 30 amp QO breaker that Barker needs to replace. The AC is just outside this window. Right here. So that's it. I'm going to pause it and look at the stat real quick. Okay, so the thermostat is a Nest thermostat, so reuse the existing thermostat, and it just goes right through the wall right there. So if you need to pull a new wire, it's easy enough. And that's it. Thanks.